Tonight, it is our opportunity to honor the amazing talents and contributions of our student leaders, as well as those who help to support their leadership development. Over the course of the past year, through your involvement on campus, you have demonstrated true leadership and are a living legacy of the Sisters of St. Joseph of Rondelet in the mission of the university. Now is the time to pause and celebrate a job well done. Each of you is here because of your contributions to student life and your support and dedication to leadership at the Mount. We encourage you to use the chat and reactions feature to congratulate and celebrate recipients. Please join me in welcoming the president of Mount St. Mary's University, Dr. Ann McElhaney Johnson, to start us off with a greeting.
Thank you so much, Carl. I appreciate that. I'm delighted to be here with you tonight. And it's just wonderful to gather and to celebrate you, our leaders. We're here tonight to celebrate your generous contributions, your service to this institution across the past year, all of the accomplishments that you have, and there have been so many across our leaders this year in particular. And also, I want to celebrate with your growth as leaders. When you started last fall, look where you are today. And I really ask you all of our students to take a moment to really think about your journey this past year as we came back to campus after being away from campus, being apart from each other physically for so long, and to come back and to jump into what felt a little odd and a little awkward, but to jump in as leaders and to really help facilitate that transition, help students feel comfortable and focused, and to get some incredibly important work done. So I just want to thank you and congratulate you on that. You all understand that at Mount St. Mary's, and I'm looking, there are some seniors here, there are some juniors. I know one of my students in the first year seminar, where I will be going in about 5 or 10 minutes to class, is here tonight because she wants to celebrate as an Athenian leader as well. I see across the 4 years, you all understand that leadership is a call. And leadership is something that you work on to become stronger and more effective across different leadership opportunities. None of us, we know this at Mount St. Mary's, none of us is born a leader. None of us has the rights to be the leader. We all are called to lead in different ways. And what I always appreciate at the Mount is that we have such incredible examples of what leadership should look like through the Sisters of St. Joseph. They show us what it means to be courageous. They show us what it means to be focused. They show us what it means to be visionary. And they show us what it means to use love as the method of leading. Not competition, not ambition, but love as a way to bring people together for important work. And they show us what it means to be committed to the most important work of social justice and to bring all people into the center, to make sure that no one is left out. That's what they have taught us, the way they founded this university, and that's what they show us every day. And as you follow some of their ministries still today, you'll see that they exemplify that day in and day out. And that's why Mount St. Mary's leadership program is so unique and so special, because we're not just training you to lead in the club that you led in, or as an orientation leader, or as a president of the student government, or as a senator. We're helping you understand that this is a path, this is a way of living, that you step up and you bring your unique gifts to your leadership position, but you do it always in service of other people. Leadership is not about being out in front. It's about serving the people who have entrusted you with this task. And all of you understand that. And I have watched several of you over 4 years master that skill and grow in ways that is just so moving to us, the faculty and staff here. And I'm just so grateful that something in you, whether it was from someone tapping you on the shoulder and saying, you can do this, to your own sense of, I want to try this, something moved you to step forward and to do important work and to stand up for what is right, to stand up for what is good, and to serve the other students and this community here at Mount St. Mary's. And so you have my gratitude, and I leave you, as I think about leadership, it's not always easy. And I imagine each of you has a story you could share about when it got a little lonely, or whether it just got a little pressured, or you didn't have a lot of time and you're thinking, oh my gosh, people are depending on me and I'm supposed to deliver on this. And it can be hard, and it can be overwhelming sometimes. but each of you has done your best. Each of you has given your best to this position that you have had and to the responsibilities that the student body has entrusted you with. And I want to congratulate you on doing that. And I want to remind you that as leaders, it can get hard, but there's so many wonderful words of very wise people that you can follow as leaders. And some of you know me well, know I collect quotes because I'm constantly looking for inspiration of how I can lead better, who can inspire me to do it better and more effectively and to be kinder and more visionary, who can help me do that. But I'll tell you one of the quotes that I love, and I will leave this with you, is from the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King, who was a hero to all of us. And when things get tough, he says, and I try to live by this, and I hope you will take this with you. The time is always right to do the right thing. And at Mount St. Mary's, that's what leadership is. The time is always right to do the right thing. And so I will be seeing seniors over the next few days and during graduation. I'll see many of you at the dinner tomorrow night. So I have some words that I'll speak to you privately about what you're being called to do as you leave us. But our first year students, our sophomores, our juniors, and a thanks to our seniors, you are doing the right thing, and this community is forever grateful. So keep it up. We look forward to working with our returning students, and we're grateful to our seniors. You have inspired us, and we look forward to celebrating all your accomplishments with you. Have a wonderful evening, and I will leave you to go and work with the incredible first-year students who are moving into your positions, and you're helping them do so. So many thanks, and all my love to you all, and my gratitude. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. McElhaney Johnson, for that wonderful welcome. At this time, I would like to introduce Thais Perez, incoming Student Government Association President, to present the invocation.
Hello, everyone. It is such an honor to be here with you all as we celebrate Athenians near and far and dear to our hearts. Now I will present the invocation. Today, we gather as one community of the Mount to celebrate one another. We call upon our God to bless this time together. We call upon each other to present one another. We call upon our spirits to take not for granted these final days of the year. God, help us even when everything seems to be moving so fast, to be truly present in this moment and to each other. Let this time of congratulating one another and supporting one another to be cherished. May we honor each other tonight with vigor and enthusiasm. May we honor you with gratitude for the gifts that you have spread among us and the love that has inspired to develop and share them. May we pay tribute to the Mount Spirit, which is yours, by taking in the grace of this evening and committing ourselves anew to continue good works and loves for the dear neighbor. Amen.
I would like to begin by recognizing this year's Student Government Association. The Women's Leadership and Student Engagement staff have the great pleasure of working closely with Student Government Association. SGA has been working throughout the year to serve the needs of Mount students and give voice to issues that impact our students. Our executive board members have led the charge by connecting students to faculty and staff and supporting the senators in appointed chairs. They will be recognized on a perpetual plaque to be hung in the SGA and SAC office as a tribute to their dedication and leadership to student government. This year's SGA Executive Board officers are Erica McKissick, President, Rochelle Villatoro, Executive Vice President, Thais Perez, Vice President of Administration. Now I would like to acknowledge our SGA senators who have been working on addressing issues around racial equity, food, housing, and technology and insecurities and mental health. Sloan Jacobs, commuter, Senator Tamar Chilingrian, Commuter Senator Ariana Adams, General Senator Ashley Blancas, General Senator Victoriana Camacho, General Senator Nishat Sansabil, Inclusive Excellence Senator Emily Hellstrom, Inclusive Excellence Senator Tatiana Igidashian, Resident Senator. In addition to our senators, SGA has several appointed chairs. These appointed leaders have coordinated signature SGA programs and services that help to represent the voices of different student populations. Chelsea Rodriguez, Academic Excellence Senator, Elisa Doring, Academic Excellence Senator, Remy Cruz, Civic Engagement Chair, Samantha Lopez, Civic Engagement Chair, Bennett Rondu, Community Engagement and Basic Needs Chair, and April Casillas, External Affairs Chair. Thank you all for your hard work and contributions. I would now like to recognize the 2022 through 2023 student government officers. Next year's executive board members are Thais Perez, President, Ashley Blancas, Executive Vice President, Elisa Doring, Vice President of Administration. For Senate, we have Emily Hellstrom, Inclusive Excellence Senator, Madeline Ramirez, Resident Senator. I will now hand it over to Laura.
Thank you, everyone, and thank you, Carla. I'm so sorry. Can I kindly ask you if you can see the PowerPoint? Or okay, thank you. I was just having a lot of difficulties trying to share dual screen, so I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I've had the pleasure of working closely with our Student Activities Council this year, and it's been a really great experience to say the least. And I would like to make sure that I recognize the Executive Board. So to start off will be our SAC Chair, Lizette Gonzalez Sanchez, our administrative, give me one second, I'm so sorry. Our administrative Vice Chair, Diana Martinez, and our SAC Executive Vice Chair, Maggie Santiago. The members of the Student Activities Council have brought you events such as Lighting Up the Circle and Spring Carnival. Thank you all for your dedication to serving the Mount community and being the keepers of the Athenian spirit. Now, to recognize our SAC members, I'd like to address or recognize Andrea Cortave, April Casillas, Ashley Castañeda, Delilah Valencia, Alyssa Doering, Daisy Ibarra, Krista Ruiz, Razlene Saran, Rotseli Garcia, Ryan Yang, Susana Oliver, and Yasmin Veliz. Thank you all for your hard work and your contribution to the Mount community. At this time, I would like to invite Laura Gomez and Gail Kraus from Campus Ministry to begin departmental awards.
Thank you so much, everyone. We are so glad and honored to be here to celebrate all of the amazing students tonight. And we have some special awards to present.
Welcome, everyone. It's so nice to see you all. I'm so glad we're together to celebrate this very special night. And so let us begin. For our first award tonight, we'd like to give out the Sister Magdalene Coughlin Award. Sister Magdalene Coughlin served for many years, until 1989, as the 9th president of Mount St. Mary's. A woman of deep faith, she accomplished much in her years as president, but was especially noted for her great zeal and unflagging love for our students, in whom she saw enormous beauty and potential. The Sister Magdalene Coughlin Award is therefore given to a first-year student who is an outstanding minister committed to the service of other Mount students, someone in whom Sister Magdalene would have delighted.
And we give this award cheerfully to Azucena Hernandez.
Yay. Next, we have our Sister Teresita Award. This award is named for our own Sister Teresita Espinoza, known for her extraordinary ministry of grace-filled, loving presence in our college community. You will see why this award goes to a student who, by her reliable presence, personal warmth, steadfast support, and willing assistance, encourages countless others in their many efforts and ministries.
And this award is given lovingly to Victoriana Camacho.
Our Sister Esther McCann Award. This award is named for a sister of St. Joseph who at one time celebrated her 100th birthday and the 80th anniversary of her joyful life as a CSJ. She has since passed away, but surely looks upon us with happiness tonight. This award in her honor is given to students who have shown remarkable and outstanding dedication, persistence, and enduring commitment to their service to the Mount community through campus ministry and spirituality throughout all of their years here, which this time includes a fire and a pandemic.
This award is given with gratitude to Josie DeBellis and Megan Vu.
Our next award is called the St. Joseph Award. Throughout their history in the United States, the Sisters of St. Joseph of Carondelet have brought together people of many richly diverse backgrounds and have dedicated themselves to the service of unity and reconciliation. In honor of this living heritage and continuing mission, the St. Joseph Award is given by Mount St. Mary's Campus Ministry and Spirituality to a student who has helped to build bridges and increase understanding of different religions or cultures.
And this year we have, 4 students that we give with pride this St. Joseph Award. And that is Nishat Sasalbia, Shanika Chowdhury, Rabia Yassin, and Rasleen Saran.
Our next award is the Dorothy Day Award. Dorothy Day was one of the great American figures of the Catholic Church of the 20th century, a woman of immense commitment to social justice and to forming personal relationships with the most poor and neglected members of American society. Motivated by the gospel, she spent most of her life in dedicated, creative, and courageous work on behalf of peace, of justice, and of an authentic life of integrity and community. Campus Ministry and Spirituality gives this award, named in Dorothy Day's honor, to a Mount student who displays a profound commitment to social justice and to the service of the most poor and vulnerable of our city.
And this award is given with enthusiasm to Valerie Pena.
Our next award, Laborum Exertions Award, named for the groundbreaking letter of John Paul II on the spirituality of work and the rights of workers. This is awarded to a student who exhibits an understanding of her future profession in light of the gospel as a privileged way of bringing Christ's presence to the world.
This award is given with joy to 2 students, Brianna Smitherman and Megan Vu.
Our next award is the Mother St. John Fontbonne Award. This will be our final award for tonight. Mother St. John Fontbonne was one of the great leaders of the Sisters of St. Joseph. Although their community first began in France in 1650, the French Revolution of 1789 led to severe persecution and enormous hardships. Several of the sisters were executed and many others were threatened. After the revolution, the leadership of Mother Fontbonne reunited the scattered Sisters of St. Joseph and helped them to reform an even stronger, vibrant community dedicated to the service of others. Her innovation, wisdom, and steadfast courage are the hallmarks of true servant leadership. The award named for Mother Fontbonne is given to a student who has exhibited a similar servant leadership in campus ministry and spirituality, marked by initiative and dedication.
And we are happy to give this award tonight to 2 students, Josie DeBellis and Julia Zaldivar. Congratulations to all our recipients tonight.
Congratulations.
I would now like to welcome Michelle Saldana and Tavala Lucio, who will present the Residence Life and Housing Services Awards.
Hi, everyone. Thank you. So this year we had the exciting opportunity to welcome more residents on both of our campuses. At the same time, we had the great opportunity to have some amazing student leaders take on roles as community advisors for the 21-22 academic year. As many transition to the on-campus residential experience, CAs were the first to welcome you back on campus and instrumental in creating a residential community that was focused on community, safety, and fun. Our CAs this year, in this spirit, supported in bringing our community together, working with residents to connect with each other and hold some amazing programs for our communities. With approximately 125 programs this year, the CAs were able to join efforts with campus ministry, sports, recreation, and wellness, counseling and psychological services, faculty, and other departments on campus into our residential communities. These programs focused on engaging with others, emergency preparedness, bystander intervention, identity, and wellness activities. We truly appreciate all the hard work our CAs have put into this year. CAs, we hope that the experiences you've had this year will leave a lasting impression on your leadership journey. Thank you all for your unstoppable spirit.
Next, Jason Halpern will present the Sports, Recreation, and Wellness Awards. Looks like the Sports, Recreation, and Wellness team might be running a sport of some sort, as they do. So congratulations to all the students that they are nominating for their leadership awards. We'll just go ahead and leave them on the screen. Congratulations, Jessa Bolocampo, Andrea Cortave, Samantha Aguirre, Elisa Gonzalez, Kathleen Gonzalez Camacho, Isabel Lee, Mary Nguyen, Emily Olsum, Selena Ramos, Kayla Ravancho, Chelsea Rodriguez, Josephine Rodriguez, Caitlin Rodriguez, Alicia Stolze. Congratulations.
Alrighty, thank you, Carla. I am pleased to begin the Women's Leadership and Student Engagement portion of tonight's awards. We have the privilege of working closely with an amazing group of students. Leadership scholars are exceptional students who are committed to strengthening their skills, maintaining academic excellence, and serving the Mount community. I would like to begin by recognizing our first-year leadership scholars, Jennifer Banuelos, Ashley Castañeda, Brianna Castillo, Brianna Celis, Miriam Fami, Emily Hellstrom, Madeline Ramirez, Aurora Rangel, and Haley Vasquez.
Our second-year leadership scholars are Samantha Mesquita, Hannah Aubrey, Haley Barrientos, Eric Correas, Emily Eslava, Mariani Figueroa, Annette Galan, Amy Hernandez, Rachel Hosanna, Alyssa Avarola, Devin Kirstenboom, Faith Lauren Cuevo, Cassandra Moore Gaona, Yesenia Lopez, Rosa Lopez Nolasco, Maria Jose Paredes, Valerie Quintero, Chelsea Rodriguez, Alicia Solsi, Diana Solarzano, Rabia Yasmin Velez.
Our third-year leadership scholars, Ariana Adams, Ashley Blancas, Andrea Cortave, Samantha Eden, Haley Faripe, Diana Martinez, Liliana Salcedo, Maggie Santiago, and Mariana Cifuentes.
During their time at the Mount, our senior leadership scholars have made countless contributions and leave behind a legacy of service and leadership. We are so proud of all you have accomplished and look forward to hearing all about the ways you will continue to lead beyond the Mount. These students are Emily Garcia, Alicia Mercado, Erica McKissick, and Fatima Padilla. I have the honor of working with the Community Student Ambassador Program. The program is designed to motivate high school students to complete high school and set higher education as a goal. Through the pandemic, ambassadors continue to work at their sites and adapt to virtual format and deliver support to students and counselors alike. Their commitment and impact do not go unnoticed. I would like to recognize this year's ambassadors: Karina Cruz, student manager; Daisy Hernandez, Bishop Conedy, Our Lady Loretta High School; Michelle Leon, Variety Boys and Girls Club; Leslie Morales, Van Nuys High School; Valerie Pena, Immaculate Conception; Kristen Tatum, student manager; and Rochelle Villatoros, Sacred Heart High School. Thank you all for serving the program and the community. I would now like to invite Laura to present the Emerging Leader Awards.
The Emerging Leader Award is given to students who have exhibited leadership potential through their involvement in the campus community. It is our hope that you will continue to develop yourselves as leaders during your time at the Mount. This year's emerging leaders are Daphne Banuelos, Ashley Castañeda, Michelle Estrada Cortez, Crystal Garcia, Jasmine Faith Gonzalez, Lillian Harrell, Azucena Hernandez, Alexandria Law, Leilani Ramirez, Bree Rondu, Alyssa Savala, Gabriela Sierra, and Mariana Cifuentes.
The Outstanding Leader Award is given to students who have sustained leadership through their involvement and contributions on the campus community. This year's outstanding leaders are Hannah Aubrey, Ashley Blancas, Ferretti Cervantes, Andrea Cortave, Amy Duarte, Daisy Garcia Hernandez, Alexa Hernandez, Nadi Hickman, Veronica Munoz, Graciela Orozco, Isabella Orozco, Zidali Ortiz, Evelyn Perez, Thais Perez, Chelsea Rodriguez, Rayleigh Wilbur, Ravi Yassi.
The Exemplary Leader Award is given to graduating seniors who have consistently demonstrated a commitment to leadership and embody the 4 core principles of Mount Leads. They are a great legacy at the Mount, and we wish them all the best in their future endeavors. These exemplary leaders are Vanessa Aguilar, Shanika Chowdhury, Josie DeBelice, Elisa Gonzalez, Obi Ibe, Mary Nguyen, Valerie Pena, Josephine Rodriguez, Alicia Mercado, Kathy Ruther, and Julia Zaldivar.
We would now like to recognize each of the club and organization presidents for their hard work and dedication to their individual groups and thank them for their contributions to student life during this year. Ashlyn Amano, Napua Okaina, Janet Andrade, Latinas Unidas Shalon, Hannah Aubrey, NSLS, Marshawn Benjamin, Black Student Union, Josie DeBellis, Delta Nu Delta, Astrid Godinez, Accounting Association, Lizette Gonzalez Sanchez, Student Activities Council, Danielle Hedinger, CNSA, Samantha Inzaki, CNSA, Catherine Lim, NSLS, Erica McKissick, MSMU Women Film and Media and Student Government Association, Alicia Mercado, Women in Science Health, Maria Jose Morales, Paredes, Alpha Lambda Delta, Chelsea Rodriguez, Psychology Club, Jessica Velasco, Eco Club, Valerie Quintero, Latinas Unidas Doheny, Julia Zaldivar, Puncat Filipino. Next, we would like to honor all the club advisors for their support and dedication to the various student organizations and to Mount St. Mary's University. Your contributions are invaluable to the success of clubs and organizations. Rahul Badrawa, Accounting Association, Jade Ishikawa, Black Student Union, Christine Reardon, DNSA, Dr. Michael French, Delta Nu Delta, Dr. Adrian Jones, Eco Club, Dr. Amanda Romero, Latinas Unidas Shalon, Mary Trunk, MSMU Women in Film, Dr. Michelle Melendrez, Nepal Kaina, Laura Nario, Asalamba Delta, Francis Alandanan, Hongkong Filipino, Dr. Dolly Rojo, Psychology Club, Dr. Sylvine Deprel, Women in Science and Health.
Each year, the Interclub Council, consisting of presidents from each club and organization, nominate to honor their peers. The winner of the following awards went above and beyond to put on magnificent events and programs for the students at the Mount. The most collaborative event the award for most collaborative event recognizes a group that worked together to put on a successful event that brought members from various clubs and organizations and departments. This year's recipient of the most collaborative event award is the Black Student Union.
The most original program award is given to a club that encouraged students to discuss cultural heritage and traditions. This year's most original program award goes to Latinas Unidas Shalon.
The most creative publicity award is awarded to the organization that has taken their publicity to a new level this year. This year, the award for most creative publicity goes to Pangkat Filipino.
This organization worked incredibly hard to host events that bring the Mount community together. A few of their achievements are hosting events like the stress relief and virtual cooking. On behalf of the Interclub Council, it is with immense pleasure that I recognize Latinas Unidas Shalon as this year's Organization of the Year.
Each year, students nominate and vote for Faculty and Staff of the Year, making these awards a true testament to the dedication and commitment of faculty and staff at the Mount. This faculty member is the most compassionate, understanding, and influential person. A student went on to say they admire their intellectuality and her positive vibe. Another student said she cares a lot about her students and always makes everyone feel understood and validated. The 2021-2022 Faculty of the Year Award goes to Dr. Andre Layton.
Is it okay to say something?
Yes, absolutely.
Of course.
Oh, you're muted.
To say, really, I'd like to accept this on behalf of all the faculty at the Mount, and just a tremendous coming together this has been these 2 pandemic years. And thank you so much for bringing us together this way.
Thank you, Dr. Layton. This year's Staff of the Year award is awarded to someone who is described as a great mentor and someone who is always available to answer students' questions. A student said the staff member has truly helped her feel more confident in her work and created a safe environment for students to talk to her about anything. The 2021-2022 Staff of the Year award goes to Laura Nario, Coordinator for New Student and Family Engagement.
Wait, what? Sorry.
Congratulations, Laura.
Thank you. Wait, I'm so confused right now. I didn't know. Oh my God, that's so funny. Wow, this is like a genuine reaction too. When I saw my name, I was like, I think there was a mistake. Wow, well, thank you so much. Wow, I have like no words. I'm getting really red. Yeah, I think I'll just say a few words. Thank you all so much. And I'm so grateful and I'm very appreciative. I really, really am. So yeah.
Congratulations, Laura. I would now like to invite Dr. Linda McMurdoch, Vice President for Student Affairs, for our closing remarks.
So I'm going to start with congratulating Laura.
Thank you.
So I'm going to make even more red. So I don't think it's a secret that we had transition in women's leadership and student engagement, and Carla was out having babies and all that good stuff, and how wonderful all of this wonderful transition and joy and successes for folks. And Laura stayed the course. She made sure all things continued to move and made sure that we had a special tradition with the Athenians Awards that she just leaned in, and she coordinated everything and was very happy, I'm sure, to see Carla return. But your presence in that space was not only appreciated by those who wrote for you, it was also appreciated by those who work with you. So thank you, thank you, thank you, Laura and Mario, for your help. Yes, all love goes to you. And then I'll go to Dr. Andre Layton. And so let me just give a special shout out because she is also my favorite faculty member. I was a beginning teacher for FYS, and no matter what, no matter when or what time, I think she's sorry she gave me her phone number, but I could reach out to Andre and she was always there with grace, with kindness, compassion. She brought creativity to that space and she helped me enormously. So I echo what the students have said. I felt like a student in your presence, always. Continued to feel that way. So thank you, thank you, thank you for your contributions to me. Yes. For our student leaders, oh my goodness, how could we have made it through this past year without all of you? The emerging ones, the ones that, I mean, come on, we made it through managing COVID, navigating how you were going to engage your clubs, engage your organizations, carry out your duties, make sure that the student body felt your love and your care and your commitment to making the Mount a special place for everyone. You did it virtually, you did it hybrid, you did it in person, you organized through transitions. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I give a special kudos to the community advisors because without them, the care and emergency responses that we have in our residence halls would not be happening the way it is currently happening. You all are amazing. You were frontliners when they talk about first responders during COVID. Boom, there you were. So thank you, a special shout out to them. Really, this is a very wonderful way to celebrate everyone. And my prayer and my hope is that next year, when the emerging leaders are back on the screen, those seniors have walked across the stage and are completing their journeys. Thais is leading student government through our next year, that when we come back together, that we will be with each other together in person. So that is my prayer for all of us and my prayer for all of you. What you've learned for seniors as you carry on, please, please remember what the words were of our dear president, President Anne McElhaney Johnson. You are amazing leaders. And if I can close with the quote that she said, I will. And that is quoting Reverend Martin Luther King, when things get tough, the time is always right to do the right thing. You all did the right thing, and we're grateful. So before I start crying, I'm going to say goodnight. Goodbye, everyone, and thank you so much for being here this evening. Much love goes to all of you.
Thank you, Dr. McMurdo, for your kind words. Once again, congratulations to all student leaders on all of your accomplishments. Awards will be mailed in the upcoming weeks. If you need to make any edits to your mailing address, please email leadership@msmu.edu. We hope you have some time to celebrate your accomplishments. Have a good night.